Spanish teacher, she tried to help, but she was much too pretty. So I just stared at the back of her legs when I was a boy in Ohio. It was 3-2 beer at the honky-tonk bar, where they said the girls were easy, but somehow I never found me one when I was a boy in Ohio. Soon I was grown and I had to leave, and I've been all over the country, but I don't believe I've had more fun than when I was a boy in Ohio. Being a boy from Ohio myself, I always sing that song. I just can't resist it. I'm trying to talk less and play more songs tonight. I can see him coming. He's walking down the highway with his big boots on and his big thumb out. He wants to get me. He wants to hurt me. He wants to break me down. But sometimes when I feel a little straighter, I will come across a stranger who'll remind me of the danger, and then I'll run him over. Pretty smart on my part to find my way in the dark. I can see her coming, and she sure looks pretty, and her breasts are bold, and her mouth is large. She wants to get me, she wants to hurt me, she wants to bring me down. But sometime later, when I feel a little naked, I will lead her to the altar, then I'll tie her all in leather, and then I'm gonna whip her. Pretty smart on my part to find my way in the dark. I can see him coming. He's walking through the bedroom with a switchblade knife, and he's looking at my wife. He wants to get me. He wants to hurt me. He wants to bring me down. But sometime later, when I feel a little braver, I'll go hunting with my rifle where the wild geese are flying, and then I'm gonna bag one. Pretty smart on my part to find my way in the dark. I can see them coming. They're training in the mountains, and they talk Chinese, and they spread disease. They want to get me, they want to hurt me, they want to bring me down. But sometime later, when I feel a little safer, we'll assassinate the president, take over the government, and then we're gonna fry him. Pretty smart on my part to find my way in the dark. I think Newt Gingrich wrote that song. Checking out that revolution, isn't it something? A little cold in here. Is it a little cold in here, or is it just me?
It's a little cold in here.
Keeps the songs fresh.
What?
Keeps the songs fresh.
Keeps the songs fresh. Keeps the fingers numb. Sailors climb a tree, up a terrible tree. Where are my shipmates? Have they sunk beneath the sea? I do not know much, but I know this cannot be. It isn't really, tell me it isn't really. Sounding bell is diving down in the water green. Not a trace, not a toothbrush, not a cigarette was seen. Bubble ball is rising from a whisper or a scream, but I'm not screaming, I'm not screaming, tell me I'm not screaming. Captain will not say how long must remain. The phantom ship forever sails the sea, it's all the same. Captain, my dear Captain, we're staying down so long. Oh, I have been a good man, I've done nobody wrong. Have we left our ladies for the lyrics of a song that I'm not singing, I'm not singing, tell me I'm not singing. The schooner ship is sliding across the kitchen sink. My son and my daughter, they won't know what to think. Crew has turned to voting and the officers to drink, but I'm not drinking, I'm not drinking, tell me I'm not drinking. Captain will not say how long must remain. The phantom ship forever sails the sea, it's all the same. The radio is begging them to come back to the shore. All will be forgiven, it'll be just like before. All you've ever wanted will be waiting by the door. We will forgive you, we will forgive you, tell me we'll forgive you. But no one gives an answer, not even one goodbye. The silence of their sinking is all that they reply. Some have chosen to decay, others chose to die, but I'm not dying, I'm not dying, tell me I'm not dying. Captain will not say how long must remain. The phantom ship forever sails the sea, it's all the same. Thanks. Is there anyone here from the No More Songs mailing list? Oh. No, the No More Songs email list.
What is it?
There's a PHIL Oaks webpage, and there's an emailing list for people who are interested in things PHIL Oaks, related to PHIL Oaks. And you know, I get a few messages from these people all over the country every once in a while.
It's called No More Songs.
It's called No More Songs. I don't have the, you have the email? Well, send me a message. It's on my little card and I'll tell you where to go. We are the nation's physicians. Yes, we give to our lobbies every day. We will fight against disease if the money comes with ease. And when we get together we say, hooray for the AMA, and for us doctors lots of higher pay. If you can't afford my bill, don't you tell me that you're ill, cause that's the free enterprise way. We've divided up the sections of the body. Every day we specialize more and more. But we'd really rather stitch the diseases of the rich. We are sure there is a clinic for the poor. Hooray for the AMA, and for us doctors lots of higher pay. If you can't afford my bill, don't you tell me that you're ill, cause that's the free enterprise way. Now our waiting rooms are getting pretty crowded. It is sad to see the patients sit and bleed. But if you must use our ointment, then you must have an appointment, or who will pay for those magazines that you read? Hooray for the AMA, and for us doctors lots of higher pay. If you can't afford my bill, don't you tell me that you're ill, cause that's the free enterprise way. Now the government is getting too ambitious. Yeah, they really want to socialize us all. Well, our oath is Hippocratic, but for money we're fanatics, so we'll see you in Canada in the fall. Hooray for the AMA, and for us doctors lots of higher pay. If you can't afford my bill, don't you tell me that you're ill, cause that's the free enterprise way. Amalgamated AMA. Of course, that was written in 1962 when there was no socialized medicine in Canada. That's the line, we can see you in Canada in the fall. Of course, we don't have it either, but maybe you've noticed. All right. You know, you come in here, and it never sounds like an acoustic guitar.
Play more songs.
Throw her out.
She's with me.
Silent soldiers on a silver screen, framed in fantasies and drugged in dreams. Unpaid actors of the mystery. The mad director knows that freedom will not make you free. What's this got to do with me? I declare the war is over. It's over. It's over. Cardboard cowboys of a new frontier, drowning Indians in vats of beer. The troops are leaving on a troll. play with Gatling guns. Tattooed mothers with their tattooed sons. The strong will wonder if they're really strong. It doesn't matter lately whether it is right or wrong. It's just been going on too long. I declare the war is over. It's over. It's over. Angry artists painting angry signs. Use their vision just to blind the blind. Poison players of a grisly game. One is guilty and the other gets to point the blame. Pardon me if I refrain. I declare the war is over. It's over. It's over. So do your duty, boys. Join with pride. Join your country in her suicide. Find a flag so you can wave goodbye. But just before the end, even treason might be worth a try. This country is too young to die. I declare the war is over. It's over. It's over. But at least we're working, building tanks and planes, and a raise is coming, so we can't complain. The master of the march has lost his mind. Perhaps some other war, this fabled farce would all be fine. But now we're running out of time. I declare the war is over. It's over. It's over. Drums are drizzling on a grain of sand. Fading rhythm from a fading land. Prove your courage in the proud parade. Trust your leaders when mistakes are almost never made. And they're afraid that I'm afraid, yeah. I'm afraid the war is over. It's over. It's over. One-legged veterans will greet the dawn, and their whistling marches as they move along. And the garglers only sit and grieve. The gypsy fortune teller told me that we've been deceived. You only are what you believe. And I believe the war is over. It's over. It's over. Picasso leans out of the window, looks out on the ghetto, changing the shapes he sees. His old friend El Greco soon is expected, now just an echo of Spanish seas. But outside the people stare let you hold. They need an old master, like some unknown lover. For some unknown reason he's never old. And the auctioneer clears his throat. What am I before this bottle boat? A tap on the rail, sink with the sail, and soon she's afloat. And the holy works of love and reverence fell before the floods of Florence. Griffith pulls on his whiskey. The madroom is misty, covered with yesterdays. The girl is so pretty, she asks for a memory. He touches her knee and she fades away. But the box office line is long, the spectacular show is on. Thirsty for thrills, the fountain is filled with dreams of the dawn. And the holy works of love and reverence fell before the floods of Florence. The troubadour comes from the country, falls by the factory, sliding on simple strings. Armed with his anger, he sings of the danger, he senses a stranger. And the voice is calling me, asking, do you know and do you care? Do you know and do you care? I don't want to cause no sorrow, don't want to cause no pain, but I'm only gonna cause what I have to cause, till this land is free of shame, till this land is free of shame. Well, I'm gonna do what I have to do, say what I have to say. I'm gonna be what I have to be. Now won't you come on along with me? Won't you come along with me? Only one thing I know we're not alone. Was a million here before we came, be a million when we're gone, a million when we're gone. Well, I'm gonna do what I have to do, say what I have to say. I'm gonna be what I have to be. Now won't you come on along with me? Won't you come along with me? Oh, I'm afraid of trouble, I'm afraid of jail, but I'm more afraid, Lord, not to try. More afraid of what happens now if we fail. What happens now if we fail? Well, I'm gonna do what I have to do, say what I have to say. I'm gonna be what I have to be. Now won't you come on along with me? Won't you come along with me? Well, I'm gonna do what I have to do, say what I have to say. This next song scares the hell out of me. It's just a scary song. But I think it's pretty accurate about what could happen someday and what should happen someday, and I don't know whether I'm in the house or outside the house. I might sing ringing sometimes, I might sing rhyming sometimes. Phil, in the songbook that came out after the album that this is on in concert, he decided he wanted to change the word from ringing to revolution to rhymes of revolution, thinking that was better. So, you know, I sat here looking at this songbook forever. And sometimes I sing ringing, sometimes I sing rhyming, so it's the way it is in the songbook, so if it confuses anyone, don't worry about it. It's okay with Phil. Untold lived the families in which the country was founded, and the merchants of style with their vain velvet smiles were there, for they also were hounded, and the soft middle class crowded into the last, for the building was fully surrounded, and the noise outside was the ringing of revolution. Sadly they stared and sank in their chairs and searched for a comforting notion, and the rich silver walls looked ready to fall as they shook in doubtful devotion, and their ice cubes would clink as they freshened their drinks, wet their minds in bitter emotion, and they talked about the rhymes of revolution. We were hardly aware of the hardships they bared, for our time was too taken with treasure. All work was a gain, and pain was a shame, and pain was prevented by pleasure, and the world cold and gray was so far away, in the distance only money could measure, but their thoughts were broken by the ringing of revolution. Clouds filled the room in the darkening doom as the crooked smoke rings were rising. How long will it take? How can we escape? Someone asks, but there's no one advising, and the quivering floor responds to the roar in a shape that's no longer surprising, as closer and closer come the ringing of revolution. Softly they moan, please leave us alone. It's back and forth they are pacing, and they cover their ears and try not to hear. With pillows of silk they're embracing, and the crackling crowd is laughing out loud, beginning to target their chasing. Now trembling inside the ringing of revolution. With compromise sway, we give in halfway, when we saw that rebellion was growing. Now everything's lost as they kneel by the cross, where the blood of Christ is still flowing. Too late for their sorrow, they'd reach their tomorrow and reap the seeds they were sowing. Now harvested by the ringing of revolution. In tattered tuxedos they face the new heroes and crawl about scenes of dark execution. Hollow hands were raised and they stood there amazed in the shattering of their illusions as the windows were smashed by the rhymes of revolution. Down on our knees, we're begging you please, we're sorry for the way you were driven. Now there's no need to talk, just take what you want. We'll make amends if we're living. But away from the grounds, the flames told the town that only the dead were forgiven as they crumbled inside the ringing of revolution. Are you on the inside of that building or on the outside? Actually, really, the people on the outside are all going to be like defoliated with some sort of infrared ray.
More songs.
More like Lee Marvin.
Hmm?
More like Lee Marvin.
Right.
It's just like-
Hello, hello, is there anybody home? I've only called to say I'm sorry. The drums are in the dawn and all the voices gone, and it seems that there are no more songs. Once I knew a girl, she was a flower in a flame. I loved her as the sea sings sadly. Now the ashes of a tree can be found in the magazines, and it seems that there are no more songs. Once I knew a sage who sang upon the stage. He told about the world, his lover, ghost without a name, stands ragged in the rain, and it seems that there are no more songs. Rebels, they were here, came beside the door. They told me that the moon was bleeding. Then all to my surprise, they took away my eyes, and it seems that there are no more songs. A star is in the sky, it's time to say goodbye. A whale is on the beach, he's dying. A white flag in my hand, and a white bone in the sand, and it seems that there are no more songs. Hello, 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 is there anybody home? I've only called to say I'm sorry. The drums are in the dawn and all the voices gone, and it seems that there are no more songs.
Steve Carter, PHIL OCHS. Well, no more songs. How about one more song? Cool. I'm going to pass around the tip jar for the artist. All the money in the tip jar goes to him. It's pretty good in, but it does cost to get back out again. Got a couple of dollars. Be generous as the old tip jar comes around. Thanks.
What they sing in church? Shall we gather at No. What's the... I used to go to church like about 80 years ago, and they had a song for when they passed the plate around. I could do That's the Way It's Going to Be, or I could do Flower Lady.
Flower Lady.
Flower Lady. No, I can't. Next time. I promise. Millionaires and paupers walk the hungry streets. Rich and poor companions of the restless feet. Strangers in a foreign land strike a match with a trembling hand. Learn too much to ever understand. But nobody's buying flowers from the flower lady. Poets agonize, they cannot find the words. The stone stares at the sculptor, asks, are you absurd? The painter paints her brushes black. Through the canvas runs a crack. Portrait of the pain never answers back. But nobody's buying flowers from the flower lady. Soldiers disillusioned come home from the war. Sarcastic students tell them not to fight no more. And they argue through the night. Black is black and white is white, and walk away both knowing they are right. But nobody's buying flowers from the flower lady. Lovers quarrel and snarl away their happiness. Kisses crumble in a web of loneliness. It's written by a poisoned pen. Voices break before they bend. The door is slammed, it's over once again. But nobody's buying flowers from the flower lady. Smoke dreams of escaping souls are drifting by. Dull the pain of living as they slowly die. Smiles change into a sneer, washed away by whiskey's tear. In the quicksand of their minds they disappear. nobody's buying flowers from the flower lady. Feeble-aged people almost to their knees complain about the present using memories. Never found their pot of gold. Wrinkled hands pound weary holes. Each line screams out, "You're old, you're old, you're old." But nobody's buying flowers from the flower lady. And the flower lady hobbles home without a sail. Tattered shreds of petals leave a fading trail. Not a pause to hold a rose. Even she no longer knows. The lamp goes out, the evening now is closed. And nobody's buying flowers from the flower lady.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Phil. Stick around. What some people might call the PHIL Oachs of the 90s is on next. Lenny Molotov. Let's hear it one more time for Steve Clark.
Next time. Get on my mailing list if you care to.
Okay. Welcome back to the Fort at Sidewalk Cafe on a wonderful Wednesday night. Woo!
Rudolph, it you go so bright. Well, you got much like you like.
Really cool crowd. There's a bunch of tables in here if you want to come in close where you can not only see the band but smell them as well. You're welcome to get some of these tables that just opened up. It's cool to see a bunch of the whole anti-hoot crew is here tonight, and that's good to see them here. Later on, Paul Carino and Matt Sherwood are going to be playing here. And also let you know, a shameless plug, we are having a big New Year's Eve party here on New Year's Eve. And my band, the Sextet Offensive, will be performing at 10, followed by Kingstone, free admission, free champagne, if you want to come to that. We're also having a Christmas party here on Christmas. Monday night we're going to have a big Christmas anti-hoot nanny. So I hope you all come down to that. Okay, let's continue with the show. You want to hear some more music? Let me hear you say yeah! All right. Put your hands together and welcome Lenny Molotov.
Hi, I'm Lenny Molotov. This is my band. And we're going to start off with a song that is about the loss of America's innocence in the broad sense. About when Jack Kennedy got his head shot off and America lost her innocence. Because, well, there were a number of reasons why that happened. And the frame 313 reference in the song is frame 313 of the Zapruder film, which is a home movie somebody took of the assassination. And what's the second line? Okay, so here it goes, and I guess we'll have a discussion afterwards. I stuck this up. Telling you it was like Nirvana, living in the Pax Americana. We were the great atomic power, under the reign of Eisenhower. One big economic boom, riding rockets to the moon. But 1960 was just a break. Johnny boy, you were icing on the cake. But Johnny Kennedy, baby, broke my heart. When that bullet came through your head and heart. There's a Peter man, Camerons, and Copper Point, where the party ends. Yeah. They said you came from Camelot. I even heard that you smoked some pot. You were a white knight beyond all sin, even while screwing Marilyn. You fought the mob like Superman, with Bobby and Teddy and the whole clan. King of the Western Hemisphere, leading us to the new frontier. Johnny Kennedy broke my heart. When that bullet came through your head and heart. There's a Peter named Camerons and Copper Point, where the party ends. I bring It was a sunny day in Dallas, with no apparent signs of malice. Zapruder aimed his cigarette, unaware of Johnny's pending fate. Then the bad guys began the attack, and those cowards hit Johnny in the back. Nothing like a sacrificial goat. Johnny hung up in the throat. Johnny knew that he'd been struck, and that this time he was out of luck. But stranger turned his head skyward, and thought he saw the master bird. They didn't know between heaven and hell, was it coming or going, he could not tell. But just before everything went black, he saw it turn away, and he knew it wasn't coming back. And Johnny Kennedy, baby, broke my heart. Final bullet came and threw your head apart. The Peter named Camerons and Copper Point, where the party ends. I bring the train. Thank you. All right, any questions, comments, criticism?
Are you gonna write one about that Rabin film that just came out?
Oh yeah, the Rabin, it's off Rabin
I think
Blues.
it's frame 722.
Oh yeah, I'll have to work on that one. Okay, this next one is I guess about like kind of a love song kind of thing, but in a kind of general sense and broad and
All these broads.
yeah, in that sense too. It's got a double entendre. You know, that's what makes good songwriting. Anyway, how's that? Said there ain't no pain, no gain. The farmer said, boy, artist.